Hi, everybody. I am Gaurav Jain. I look after the Rakuten Symphony Data and AI platform services. My job role is to provide the services to all my internal Symphony applications. I am an horizontal for all of them, and we provide the data services, the AI services to each and every application which is powered by Symphony to our external client as well as to our internal Rakuten mobile. So that's what I do on day-to-day basis. Uh, this is where you can follow me, you can see me. I work with Rakuten Mobile USA. I am part of Rakuten Symphony. So about Rakuten Symphony, I am part of a group which is providing services to Rakuten Mobile, where we have created a platform which is called Open RAN. This is a 5G platform which offers services to all the mobile infrastructure layers to create a single a cloud agnostic platform in telecom. Sorry, I have to restart. To start with, I work with Rakuten Symphony. Rakuten Symphony is a platform and a company which offers services to our own Rakuten mobile services, where we have co-developed an Open RAN technology. What is Open RAN? Open RAN is practically a services which is different from the traditional RAN services. It is cloud agnostic, scalable, flexible, and can be deployed on a similar infrastructure as cloud services for application. So we are bringing the telecom to a cloud native platform. That's what we do. And we solve this problem for 5G across multiple customer of ours, whether they are brownfield or greenfield. While doing this, we have developed this platform where end-to-end data is on our platform for all the mobile services. It is not just the Open RAN, but anything related BSS billing data, other insights data, performance data, compute data, OSS data. We capture everything. And while with this, we need a support of some database which is scalable enough, which can run on IPv6, which does not have a vulnerability and highly secure. That's where we collaborated with Yugabyte, and we have a similar journey together for last few years. We are partners in all the deployments. Wherever we are going as a partner with Yugabyte. About Rakuten Symphony AI products, which we have developed internally, we have used multiple open sources to scale and to be more secure in the ecosystems. So we have one platform. Half of the platform is more of data agnostic, which is we have a lot of databases which are providing me a good governance over data. Then we have an architectural solution, which we call active architecture, which means any of my ecosystem application is deployed in three regions or three data centers according to the need. And all three regions and data centers are actively working independently as well. So we need in databases which are also actively deployed across three sites, and application can interact to their local governance and local copies. But that particular change will must be reflected across all the other two instances as well, which we call Raft implementation. So we are completely on Raft, and Yugabyte is also on Raft. So that's the reason we have collaborated together, and we are syncing, we are working together, we are failing together, we are checking everything together, and then we are coming up with the solutions as well. So this is what we do in case of active. Next part is data democracy. As in telecom, the use cases depends upon the kind of thing that you are doing. So which needs a lot of telecom expertise. While doing this, the telecom expert needs a complete data democracy so that the data is secure and explorable as well. So that's the reason we have a very extensive system, which is almost of 40 petabytes, and everything is visible with the right security guidelines to all our stakeholders. Another is query engine. So as in telecom, all applications are data intensive. So we need something which is federated across multiple databases. So we have created a query engine which is federated. So we are not using a single data query engine, but we are using an agnostic query engine which is supported by all databases, cloud platforms, as well as these storage systems. The third one is the main part of our cloud offering is no code solution. So we have distributed computes, which we have developed internally, where we need lot of data churning, lot of data manipulations, and then finally creating lot of aggregates. With Yugabyte, this is where we got a very good edge because we have to, wherever our compute is happening, we get a local instance and a local implementation so that there will be no data traffic on the network, but on the localized one. Now, coming to the ML part of it, so we have multiple ML applications. So we provide an end-to-end model capability creation to our all telco clients. So they can come up with their own pre-trained models, as well as they can create models with the right data on our platform also. And it is completely secure for them to create it so that they can create a co-IP with us and create a particular solution for multiple type of problem, which can be AI enabled or it can be business logic enabled. That is completely on the type of problem that we are solving. But we have lot of pre-trained models which are very specific to the telco needs, and we have developed this in our own ecosystem. So we know that this is going to work, how it will work, and how they will solve the problem. The next part is data discovery. So when you do data discovery from the data exploration perspective, this is very good. But when you get into the details of it, you need some automatic discovery tool. So we have developed that particular thing in a way that as soon as the data got registered in our ecosystem, whether in our database or in our any other ecosystem like storages or on cloud requirements, we discover that data constantly and we try to map this data, graph this data according to the business needs. Another part is alerting. Definitely in telecom, every maximum of the data is machine generated data. So we need some platform which will give us a right alerts and detections on time. So this is where we have our own implementation of doing it. With this, we have integrated because in telecom, the thing is that there is no single company which can provide you end to end. Lot of smaller companies and the SME companies comes together to provide end-to-end services to a mobile operator. So we are integrated with all the major telecom vendors across industry with this platform currently. And the last thing is this huge operations must be managed by a system so that a system is monitoring the entire system and doing all the steps which are self-optimized steps and have a proper RCA mechanism in it. So we have created a platform called AIOps, which is practically a AI monitored platform across all our platform, our applications, as well as the applications which are deployed in our ecosystem from vendors also. So that's what we do in our ecosystem. While doing this with Yugabyte, we realized that we need a particular database which can help us in providing following things. One is high availability, as I have mentioned, that we need a very scalable system, which is also localized to our data centers as well as the availability zones. So Yugabyte provides it, which is a green tick for us. Another is lot of service availability issues and reliability issues we were seeing in our previous databases. So Yugabyte with our certification process crossed all the milestones and proven that Yugabyte can do this. In terms of scalability and performance, I say that Yugabyte is completely in requirement to our needs. Then we need a centralized data management system. We previously had lot of databases, but we are consolidating at least for NoSQL and SQL systems. Now we have a single system to manage. from the fault isolation perspective and resilience perspective, as we are managing the SQL and NoSQL data into a single system. So any fault we can isolate, we can solve way before. We need not to go in any different system. A single system is helping us there. Coming to the Yugabyte as a system, how they are helping us. So they have increased our performance with our customers by seamlessly handling a lot of data. So previously we were having some scalability issues. So we will talk about it in the later slides, but that scalability issues are solved with Yugabyte. The next part is we need a raft system because we need a real-time insights. So we need some active systems, which is highly available across zones. So Yugabyte also provides us. One more thing, from the saving perspective, it is not like that Yugabyte is providing me a saving, but they are providing me a higher efficiency. So previously also, I am also keeping a 3 copies on my infrastructure. Still, I am keeping the 3 copies, but I am actively utilizing it, which is actually a lot of optimization at my end, which reduces my entire total capacity, increased my local capacity, so that I don't need to increase my infrastructure, where I see it as a saving. Collaborative success is very important. So while this journey was going on, we collaborate together, we share similar ideas. Few of our applications are very critical to our customer needs, which are very mission critical, because if they will get down, the entire ecosystem will get down, where Gigabyte helps a lot. And currently we have zero down in our critical applications. From the future market growth perspective, we are going hand to hand. Wherever we are going, we are actually implementing Gigabyte, and we have a business continuity plans together. From the operational resilience perspective, as I told in my previous slides also, the Gigabyte is providing us a very good automated failover handling systems, which is hugely capable and can help me to scale further needs also. This is my current architecture with Yugabyte, where Yugabyte is one of my primary DBs, where I am keeping all the data which is needed across the availability zones or my data centers, whether it is cloud or in-house. So why we need multi-region, let's talk about that. So we need multi-region because we need a local replica or a replication factor copy for my business needs, my application needs. And this is where Yugabyte is helping me to actually synchronize my data across all 3 availability zones. The another part is, in few of my previous databases, there is a cluster limit size, which is actually, while you are using a lot of data, the data sizes are in petabytes, you cannot limit it. We need a no limit cluster because our application may need a huge amount of data to store from the governance perspective and security guidelines perspective. So that's the reason in my previous database, I got hit with the number of nodes that I can enable in a particular cluster. And because of that, I need to have multiple clusters. But here we have a scaling fundamental, so I need not to do that. So I am 100% solved there. Another problem is that in telecom, there is an application which is always in the increasing fundamental of the thing, because the data will always increase. But there are cases where we are retiring our application and coming up with a new application. So in this particular case, you have to reduce the nodes from the existing application, and you have to increase the nodes towards your new generation applications. Here, this particular thing helps a lot, that we can do horizontal scaling and vertical scaling also, so that wherever the production loads required, we can switch our systems. Another important factor while implementing Yugabyte we realize is that we have to do a lot of VPC networking, and we specialize it now. So while implementing Yugabyte everywhere, now we have a very good coordination and we have a proper network design to follow while implementing Yugabyte. And this is not just for Yugabyte, this is for our entire ecosystem, which we do. Another next important part is backups. So while doing this is a huge data. I cannot take the true copy always. So I need an incremental backup, which Yugabyte helped me a lot with the incremental backup capability. And after this, I need not to take backups, and lot of compute resources are not wasting in terms of taking backups only. With availability in all regions, my RTO and RPO is now almost zero. That's where Yugabyte helped me a lot in terms of implementation. This is my deployment architecture in case of on-prem. On my own Symphony cloud platform, we have three regions, which sometimes we call three DCs also, where we deployed this system. Versus in case of public cloud offerings, we use three availability zone and we deployed it in three availability zone. So one copy in each zone is actually helping me. Until the time two availability zones are available, I can equally serve to all my applications without any interruption. So with Yugabyte, what is my final outcomes and why I am looking Yugabyte as a preferred partner? Because this gives me agility, gives me scalability, this gives me a confidence that I can use this platform and scale this platform according to my business needs. This is where Yugabyte is helping me. That's all from my side. Thank you very much, and good day. Bye-bye.